Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Here we are again, back down on Chesil Beach. I've come down this weekend and I'm doing, this is part one of 2 days of fishing today. I've come down sort of this afternoon now, it's Friday afternoon, and I'm planning on just having a few hours fishing here today, and then I'm going to have a full day tomorrow a bit further down that way. I've come to a different part of Chesil this time. I'm right at the, virtually at Portland here, so I'm right down on the eastern side of the beach. As you can see, the Isle of Portland's just over there. I've come down to where the Ferry Bridge car park is, and yeah, I've never fished this actual spot before, ever. A friend of mine recommended it, so I'm going to give it a go. Just for a few hours this afternoon, see how we get on. I'm not telling you what I'm targeting because I don't want to jinx it, but you've probably guessed. One bait I'm using today is black lug. I've gone just for black lug today. I've managed to get some fresh, and I'm going to target you know what and see what happens. But a beautiful, beautiful day down here on Chesil. I think the wind's going to get up tomorrow, Saturday, and I don't know what the conditions will be like, but at the moment it's lovely. There's a lovely sea. There's quite a few people down here. There's a few people down that way as well. Yeah, let's see what happens. I know I've seen a lot of good reports down here recently, and yeah, I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I can sort of get into the fish. But like I say, we'll see what happens here today. You never know. It might turn on, it might be really good. But like I say, I've never fished this spot before, so I'm looking forward to it. As you sort of get down to this end of the beach as well, the pebbles get a lot bigger. Normally it's quite shingly further that way, and as you can see, look, by the size of these bad boys, but it's comfortable. It's dead. It's not a massive walk here or anything like that. So we'll see what happens. I'll just pan round actually, because there is quite a few people down that way. Fish in there, look. But as you can see, the beach sort of goes right round there. I'm normally right down towards Abbotsbury when I fish normally, or where I like to fish. So yeah, let's see what happens. I've got one rod out at the minute. I'm only fishing one rod at the minute, so I've just only brought a couple of wraps of blacks with me, just in case. I don't want to just waste it if I'm not getting into anything or nothing's happening. I don't want to waste the bait for tomorrow. Meeting up with Colin tomorrow as well. He's going to come down. He's bringing some fresh blacks as well from Dungeness. So fingers crossed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on for a little bit, and I'll check in a bit. All right, guys, speaking a bit. Yeah, there's not a lot happening at the minute. All the rigs are coming back stripped. I can see little movements, but there's a lot of this out there as well. A lot of weed. I'm pulling in clumps of this at the minute. You can see it all out there as well. But yeah, I don't know. I'm feeling the lines, thinking is it crabs, but I don't think it is. I think it's small bream maybe stripping the baits, because I'm using a pulley rig with a 3/0. I've got a 3/0 there on the bottom and a 2/0 pennel on the top there. But yeah, everything is at the minute they're coming. I've had one that's come back intact, but the rest have all been pretty stripped off, so I don't know. No sign of you nor who yet. Anyway, we will see. We will see. I've got some nice blacks though. They're not massive, but they are fresh, because I can see. The good thing about these, when they're fresh like this, so they come out the packet. If you give them a good slam down on your box or your whatever, they go like rock hard like bullets, and that is, for me, that is a killer bait for the cod. If you want to catch them, and literally one of them will do it. Good slap down like that, look, and they go absolutely rock solid, and they are as fresh as these are Welsh blacks, I think. The guy at the tackle shop said to me, and then literally what I do, I don't know why, it's not only my preference, I like to go in tail first with a worm, and I just thread that over the hook like so. Hopefully you can see that. Pull it up like that, just keep pulling it on. I mean, you can see that that's just full of scent, that is, and that's really what sort of turn the codling and that on like that. Love that. Is, you know, I mean, you don't even need a pennel, to be honest with you. That'll just do it. But I've got a small pennel there like so, and I just hook that on like that, pull that nice and tight, and there you go. That is really good, in my opinion, really good cod bait there. Nothing hard about that, is it? You know, you're not having to tie, and you don't need any cotton, you don't need any elastic with fresh blacks like that. I do if I'm using frozen, because you can't get them to firm up like that. So with the frozen one, I'll always whip that on. But with the fresh blacks there, I mean, that is good, really good cod bait if you're targeting them, which I've just jinxed it now, haven't I? A few more people have turned up. It's getting busy down here. A few more people that way have turned up. But yeah, let's see how we get on. Keep going. Like I say, I'm getting a few little, I know the weed's not helping. I can see sometimes there's a bit of weed on the line out there. It's just bobbing it around a bit, but let's see. We're coming up to high tide now anyway, I think. I think high tide's about 4 o'clock this afternoon. They're not massive tides today. They're not like a big spring or anything. They're just a neaps. So, but you know what? They can turn up any time. It doesn't, you know, you don't, it's always better after a good blow, I know, and it's always better if the tides are a bit bigger, but you never know. Let's see what happens. I'm going to give it a few more hours anyway. I just wanted to come down to this end of the beach for a change, to be honest with you. I like it down here. Right, I'll speak to you in a bit, guys. A nice bite there, guys. I'm going to have a look at that, I think. Just going to have a little look at that. Give us a nice bite. Nah, nothing doing, but look, I reckon that was a bream. Nothing doing there, but look, that is stripped, because I'm using the big hooks as well, because I'm targeting the other ones. Look, completely stripped that off. I reckon that was a bream bite or something small, but anyway, at least I've had a bite, eh? Catching it. Do you know what? I was getting loads of bites on the just with the pulley rig. Real good. I thought, I bet you that's bream. So I thought, right, I'm getting the second rod out. I'm going to put a small hook on there, bit of black lug, and see what happens. If I can't catch the codling, I'm going to try and get a bream. And do you know what? Since I've done that, nothing. Not even a knock. Yet just before that, it was bang, bang. As soon as I hit the water, I thought, right, I'm in. And then obviously the hooks are too big on the pulley rigs. Since then, nothing, not even a knock. Oh dear. Still, look at it. I reckon tomorrow, once that churns up as well, that'll be good. But I don't know how high the waves are going to be, if it's going to be fishable or not tomorrow. Might have to do another night. I don't think the missus will be very happy, but I might have to do another night. If I can't fish it tomorrow, I will try my hardest to get back out on Sunday and see if I can bag one. Still tons of weed out there though, guys. Nice view of Portland down there. There's quite a few people turning up now as well down the beach. I'll just show you. There's quite a lot of people turning up. I reckon it'll be busy down here tonight, definitely. I think a few more hours. Well, what have I got? I think I've only got parking. What time is it? 4:15. Yeah, I've only got parking till 5:30. That car park's expensive as well. I think you can get all day for like 15 quid, but 4 hours or whatever, that's cost me £7.50, I think it is, something like that. Never mind. We will see. Fingers crossed for them bites. Check it. Right guys, part 1 is over. Nothing doing. Started getting loads of bites halfway through the session, thinking, right, this is it. Nothing happening. So, mind you, I've only had, 4 hours down here today. So I'm going to head back now and I'm going to get ready for tomorrow's session. But I'm looking at the sea now and I'm thinking it's churning up. It looks like it could be a good prospect tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, Portland end has not produced for me today. But hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow we can get into them. So I'm just looking at that now, thinking if that keeps churning up as it is. But we'll see what the waves and everything are like tomorrow. I know in the morning it's going to be not too bad, sort of just over a metre, and then it's going to go right up, maybe over 2 metres, and we might not be able to get a line out. So we'll see what happens. All right then, guys. Well, listen, thanks very much, and I'll check in with you in a bit. All right, guys. Thanks. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Another day, another day's fishing. Part 2 of the cod conquest. Totally different again today. We got down here probably about an hour ago now, set up, pushed right back at the bank because the sea's quite big at the minute, really windy. And yeah, we're going to go for it today. I've met up with Colin today. He's come down, kindly brought some other fresh blacks from Dungeness as well. And we're going to push on and see if we can fish through this. I will show you the sea in a minute. It is big, so I have come up the bank this time and not pitched up down there. I've seen a couple of waves come over as well. Still a lot of weed out there. I don't know. Anyway, let me just show you quickly so you can have a little look. So let's bring the camera around. Sorry, let's bring the camera around like that. Look. So there you go. Seas are quite big now. It's supposed to get a lot bigger as well. But yes, a lot of weed out there as well. But let's see what happens. Let's see how far we can get before we can't fish it anymore. Sun's coming out now. It was quite cloudy earlier, but yeah, the winds are strong, really strong. But yeah, let's see what happens. You can see the weed, look out there, it's banks of it. Like I say, I'm putting a big bait out, I'm putting a small bait out as well, so we'll see what happens. See if we can get in them, Colin. All right, and what I'll do is, like I say, I'm just doing the same rigs as before, the pulley rigs, and also I have got some smaller, but I'm not going to bother. I'm going to stick with the pulley rigs and see what happens. Right then, guys, I'm going to keep the camera in there just in case something happens, but I'll check it. Any action, I'll check back in. All right, speak to you. So I just had a look across there. Cole gave us a little shout. He's got a little baby smoothound. So we're off the mark now. There you go, look at that little fella there, look. Tiny, tiny little smoothound, beautiful little fish, look. Well done, Cole. At least we're off the mark then. You getting many bites then, or?
I had a pull down slack liner just now on a whole squid, and it just come back mangled.
Did it?
Yeah.
So, yeah. So there you go, look. But you can see the state of the sea now as well. He's not going to go too far. He's not. Oh, he's got it back. He has got it back. It's gone. Yeah. But you can see the state of the waves and everything now. It's quite big. Sea's quite big. It's only supposed to get bigger as well as the day goes on. So we'll see how we get on. We're managing to keep the lines not from getting buried, aren't we?
Right.
We're keeping them off the shingle at the minute. So
the deeper it gets, the better it will be.
yeah. Well. I know. Yeah. Nah. There's no point being here.
You just don't know, do you?
No, you don't. Oh well, there you go.
One way, you down.
That's it. That's it. So we're off the mark, lads. Let's see if we can get. Let's see if we can get that coddling. I don't know what to say, guys. To be honest with you. 3 hours. What are we now? 4 hours in, and I've got nothing to talk about. Colin's had a bream and a smoothound, and that is it. Honestly, I'm fishing it as hard as I can. I'm firing the bait out, you know, all different ranges. I've got some real good quality lug. Look at that, stiff as a bullet. You know, and it's just, I just haven't even had a bite. So that, I mean, yesterday I was getting loads of bites. I knew it was a bream, but I wasn't here for them. You watch, look, tomorrow when that wind dies down, it'll fish its nuts off. Yeah, but you know, I'm putting out some real good blacks. I mean, you know, normally if the cod are there, that is a killer. Just a single black is all you need on a simple pennel, and it normally comes up trumps all the time. But at the minute, I'm firing these out every 10 to 15 minutes. Well, I'll say 15 to 20 minutes. I'm firing these out, all different ranges. I'm not even getting a knock. But I'll tell you what though, I'm just pleased at the minute that we can still fish it, because I said it was going to get big, the sea, and it is. I'll show you. We've got some big rollers coming in now. Over there, look, see that? Probably, I don't know, pushing 2 meters maybe. Some of them are coming over the bank. But you would think, honestly, looking at that, you would think all day long, do you know what, that's got fish written all over it. You would. But that's this place, I tell you now. A different day tomorrow, if the wind drops, and it's, because it's really coloured out there now, which is brilliant, it's what you want. Everything's saying to, do you know, I thought I had a little bite on there. Everything's saying to me that it's going to work. We're going to get fish pictures. I'm not even getting a bite in a minute. Oh dear. Keep going, keep going. Mixing it up a little bit. I'm putting some bigger baits out as well, with a squid and a black as well. Don't know if it's the, keep getting a little pulled out. But yeah, like I said, just keep going with these bad boys, and hopefully we'll get our reward. But I'm not giving up unless I have to. I'll tell you, or unless I run out of bait. I'm not giving up. I'm going to keep going with this one. See what happens. Like I say, you watch tomorrow. It'll all come. Yeah, cod being caught all up and down Chesil. Just not today. Anyway, we'll see what happens in a bit. Like I said, Colin's had a bream as well. Just a small one. I couldn't be bothered to walk over there. But we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed for that cod. But anything else, and I'll check in. But I haven't really got a lot to talk about at the minute. Might have to have one of my old Bombay bad boys in a minute. Cheer me up a little bit. All right, I'll speak to you in a bit. Had a double shot there of bream and smoothound. That bream's all right. These are nice fish. See, old Colin there, he's using smaller hooks, look.
I've got 5-1-0 on that one and a 3-0 on that one.
Look at that, and he's two in one hit there, look. Nice one, mate, well done. Get them back in safely, hopefully. Look at the size of them waves now. No, the wonder he's running. No, the wonder he's running. Yeah. You can see what we're up against now. But yeah, there you go. Nice little... Oh. Oh dear, do you know what, guys? I've just been watching Colin pull all the fish in, and I come over, I thought, do you know what, I'm going to scale down on the hooks and see if I can get a bream. But look at that, look, I just looked round, the line hit the beach, I thought, oh look, it's a slack line. It's a lovely, lovely bass, look. I'm going to put him back though, he's a little bit small, but I'm really, really pleased with that. Really pleased. Do you know what? I've fished in some conditions before. But look at this, man. Hey, that sea is massive. The lines are just bouncing about everywhere at the minute. I'm going to have a chat with Colin. I'm going to have to jack it in. Do you know what? It'd be interesting to know whoever's fished Chesil today, Saturday, how long you've given it till. We're at 5 o'clock now. This is sort of just on high tide, and yeah. Oh dear, look at it. That is mental out there. I don't even know if I've got a bite on or not, to be honest with you. Look at this lot coming in here now, look. Yeah, look at this. Look at these 3 rollers coming in. Whoa. Whoa. Look, that's how far that's come up, them 3 there, look. And I'm right back up here. Crazy, crazy. I'm going to have a chat with Colin in a minute anyway, and I think we're going to, well, I'm going to have to sack it, I think. I'll catch you. Right, guys, that's it for another episode down on Chesil Beach. Not really the outcome I wanted, but never mind, I didn't blank. I got that bass in the end. But it's been really hard work down here today. I've just had a chat with Col. He reckoned he had about 4 or 5 bream, I think, and then 2 smoothounds. So he's happy. I think he's had about 7 fish today. So fair play on that. But yeah, I thought we would have got into the Colin, but the sea is just massive now. I mean, honestly, it's just like, I mean, look at this lot coming in here, man. It is crazy, crazy, crazy. So yeah, so I think we'll head off home, to be honest with you. After all that. But listen, a great day again down on Chesil. Always love coming here, and I always love to just be here and give it a go and see what we can get. So what I'll do is I will put this on YouTube again. Thanks to everyone, as always. Thanks for your support, and we'll join you on the next adventure. All right, guys, speak soon. Take care.